I joined a campaign about a princess having recurring dreams of an arch-wizard asking for help in the frozen north to stop an ancient evil. That was the whole concept. I asked the dungeon master beforehand if he was cool with me leaving some empty spaces in my backstory for him to fill, and if I stepped too far, he just had to tell me. I created Luna, a player character who is mechanically an Ash Sarmar, but narratively a human who received magic from her dying mother. The magic did not adapt well to her body, resulting in her becoming a wild magic sorcerer. In her backstory, Luna's mother was killed in a sudden ice storm and her brothers were kidnapped. I left the reasons for the kidnapping to the dungeon master, suggesting that maybe the awakening evil needed a divine sacrifice. I sent the backstory to the dungeon master and he replied almost instantly saying, "It is very good, you are in, I was pleased," but a few weeks later he suggested that Luna's power should come from a dead hag that a previous party had killed. This is a sequel campaign I was not part of. I told him that is not who she is, and that her powers are colorful and chaotic, not dark and fey-like. Suddenly the dungeon master, who supposedly loved my backstory, started saying things like, "She cannot be a sister to the princess because the princess is the last of her line." I had to point out that the very first sentence of my backstory says, "She is a girl from a tiny town," and just another face in the crowd. It was then I realized that the day I sent my backstory, he responded in less than a minute, even though my backstory is 3 pages long. Did he even rate it? This is still developing, but I'm thinking of showing up for one session to check the vibes. If it does not work out, I will leave. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth, because I fell in love with Luna, and even commissioned art for her, but this situation smells wrong.